So, hello students. In this video, I'm going to discuss about the topic wrapper class. Okay. For ICSE board students, for class 10 ICSE board students, this is the topic for second semester. In your second semester, there are three main topics which are wrapper classes, string, and array. These three topics are for the second semester main topic. These are the main topics. So one of them, that is wrapper class, I'm going to discuss in this video, and this wrapper class will be helpful in the string programming as well. So before starting string, I thought I should discuss this wrapper class. So I'm going to discuss the wrapper class, and basically functions of wrapper classes will be used in the string programming. So let's discuss without wasting time. Let's discuss the concept of wrapper classes and its functions. Okay. So first of all, let me tell you, the wrapper classes belong to java.lang package. Okay, java.lang package. Math class also belongs to java.lang package. And further, in coming videos, I will discuss about the string. So string class also belongs to java.lang package. Okay. So wrapper classes, math class, and string class. These three classes which we are going to use, they belong to java.lang package. Okay. So here I'm going to discuss wrapper classes. So here I've written a definition and the name of wrapper classes. What is the use of wrapper class that I'm going to tell you? Sometimes in the programming, sometimes it may require that you have to represent a primitive value in form of objects. In form of objects, मतलब कभी primitive value का मतलब byte type, short type, int type, long type, float type, double type, cat type, and boolean type. These are 8 primitive data types. Primitive. Okay. So sometimes it is required. कभी कभी ऐसी requirement होती है कि primitive type की value को हमें ऑब्जेक्ट के फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट करना पड़ता है. ऑब्जेक्ट के फॉर्म का मतलब नॉन प्रिमिटिव फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट करना पड़ता है. बेसिकली प्रिमिटिव और नॉन प्रिमिटिव डेटा टाइप के वेरिएबल्स में डिफरेंस क्या है? जो प्रिमिटिव टाइप के वेरिएबल्स होते हैं, प्रिमिटिव टाइप के वेरिएबल्स मतलब मान लो इंट टाइप का वेरिएबल, इंट इज अ प्रिमिटिव डेटा टाइप. तो ए प्रिमिटिव टाइप का वेरिएबल ए, दिस वेरिएबल कैन स्टोर अ वैल्यू. व्हाट इट कैन स्टोर? इट कैन स्टोर अ वैल्यू. ए में हम क्या स्टोर कर सकते हैं? कोई इंटीजर टाइप की वैल्यू स्टोर कर सकते हैं. A is of which type? Primitive data type int. Okay. And you know the example of non-primitive data types. Non-primitive data types are what? The most popular examples are class and array. So I'm talking about class first. So you know, we can consider a class is there, ABC, any class is there, and we are creating the object of that class. So we can say that an object is a variable of class type. Consider ABC is here a class. ABC is the name of a class. So to make it understand, let me tell you, we can say that object is a variable of class type. And what is class? A class is non-primitive data type. So what is the difference between the variable of primitive type and the variable of non-primitive data type? What is the difference between them? The basic difference is what? The variable of primitive data type stores value, and the variable of non-primitive data type मतलब class type का object मतलब object stores reference, memory address. Okay. मतलब primitive type का मतलब byte, short, int type, long, float, double, इस type के जो variables होंगे उसमें हम value store कर सकते हैं. और non primitive type का जो variable होगा मतलब object, class जो है non primitive data type है और ऑब्जेक्ट उसका वेरिएबल है. तो ऑब्जेक्ट में हम क्या स्टोर कर सकते हैं? मेमोरी एड्रेस स्टोर कर सकते हैं. वैसे एरे में भी मेमोरी एड्रेस या रेफरेंस स्टोर होता है. मेमोरी एड्रेस इज आल्सो कॉल्ड रेफरेंस. सो ये बेसिक डिफरेंस है प्रिमिटिव और नॉन प्रिमिटिव डेटा टाइप के वेरिएबल्स में. अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग, प्रिमिटिव टाइप के वेरिएबल्स में वैल्यू स्टोर हो सकती है, नॉन प्रिमिटिव टाइप के वेरिएबल्स में रेफरेंस स्टोर हो सकता है। यहाँ पे नॉन प्रिमिटिव डेटा टाइप का एग्जांपल हमने ऑब्जेक्ट लिया है। क्लास नॉन प्रिमिटिव डेटा टाइप है, तो ऑब्जेक्ट क्लास टाइप का वेरिएबल होता है। तो क्लास टाइप का वेरिएबल है, उस ऑब्जेक्ट में क्या स्टोर होता है? वैल्यू नहीं स्टोर होती है ऑब्जेक्ट में। ऑब्जेक्ट में क्या स्टोर होता है? रेफरेंस मेमोरी एड्रेस। ओके, so this is the basic difference between primitive and non-primitive data type. Okay, so please keep in mind. If any doubt, you can ask afterwards through the comment section. Now, coming to the wrapper class. So sometimes it is required. Further, if you do the high-level programming future, not in your class 10 syllabus, no such programming you have to do. But still, if you go further in the field of this Java programming, you may require to represent a primitive value in form of object. So for that, we require wrapper classes. How? I will discuss just later. Before that, let me tell you there is, for each primitive data type, there is a wrapper class. You know, these are the 8 primitive data types. So for each primitive data type, there is a wrapper class. For byte, B capital. For short, S capital. For int, integer, I capital. These are the classes and these are the data types. Like this, for each and every data type, there is a wrapper class. And what is the difference? The first letter of each wrapper class will be in uppercase, and 2 special wrapper classes. For int, it is integer, and for char, it is character. Rest are same name, rest names are same, only the first letter is in uppercase. बाकी स्पेशल क्या है? int का integer है और character का char का character wrapper class है. Okay, so for each primitive data type there is a wrapper class. Okay, so I hope up to this it is clear. Now I'm going to explain how we can represent a primitive value in form of object by the help of wrapper class, that I'm going to discuss with example. Okay, so see how we can represent a primitive value in form of object. Okay, see here 2.5 is a value of which type? डबल टाइप, मतलब प्रिमिटिव वैल्यू है. 2.5 क्या है? प्रिमिटिव टाइप की वैल्यू है, डबल टाइप की वैल्यू है. व्हाट वी आर डूइंग हियर, we are creating the object of class double. This is double wrapper class. So what will happen? A new operator will allocate memory for one double type of value, that is 8 bytes, and this 2.5 will be stored into that, and the reference of this location जो memory allocate है इसका address reference object OB में store हो जाएगा. OB will have not this value, OB will have the address of this location where 2.5 has been stored. Okay, so by this way we are wrapping a primitive value into an object. That's why such classes are called wrapper classes. Why it is? Because by the help of wrapper classes we wrap a primitive value into an object in this way. You can see there is no primitive type of variable I am using here. You can see I am representing a primitive value by the help of object. Further, if it is required to access the value what this OB has wrapped, इस ऑब्जेक्ट OB ने जो वैल्यू प्रिमिटिव टाइप की वैल्यू जो रैप कर रखी है उसकी अगर रिक्वायरमेंट फर्दर होती है तो हाउ यू कैन एक्सेस दैट? यू कैन एक्सेस दैट बाय राइटिंग OB, that is object dot double value. By this way you can access the value of that. OB dot double value will return the value which is wrapped by this object. What is that here? It is 2.5. So you can see here we are not using any primitive type variable. Here we are representing a primitive value by the help of object only. So for such requirements, wrapper classes are used. So in short, we can say wrapper classes, a wrapper class, we can say a wrapper class wraps a primitive value in form of object into an object. तो रैपर क्लासेस क्या करते हैं, किसी प्रिमिटिव वैल्यू को किसी ऑब्जेक्ट में रैप करने का काम करते हैं. तो सच that's why they are called wrapper classes. Okay, so this is basic concept of wrapper classes, which I have discussed in this video. Further, I will make a new video. In that video I will discuss the functions of wrapper classes. Okay, some functions of integer wrapper class. Okay, and then some functions of character wrapper class. I will discuss which is required and which is in your syllabus that will be useful for you. So for this video, this much only. If any doubt, any confusion, you can ask through the comment section. Okay, and after this I will upload another video for the wrapper classes functions. So thank you students for this video.